1953, when President Dwight D. Eisenhower spoke these words in his first inaugural address as a man who had helped lead the Allies to victory in World War II, General Eisenhower knew a great deal about the cost of victory as well as the heavy burden of freedom. He said these words: "History does not entrust the care of freedom to the weak and the timid." He says if history is going to move along and history is going to, not be repeated, he says history does not entrust the care of freedom to the weak, neither to the timid. In other words, Eisenhower was saying he needed strong men if history was not going to repeat itself. Are y'all praying with me? It was the British novelist by the name of Charles Kingsley that said there are two types of freedoms. He said there's a false freedom and there's a true freedom. He says the false freedom is where a man is free to do whatever he likes. But then there's a true freedom. And that freedom said that man is free to do whatever he ought to do. Throughout the history of Israel, the nation of Israel, they struggle with both of these freedoms. They struggle with the freedom, what they should do, and they struggle with the freedom, what they ought not do. They struggle with this. And here in this text, this conversation between Moses and between God, we find Israel. We find them now at the Red Sea. After Moses had went in and he had told Pharaoh what I am that I am said, and finally he released the people. And the Bible said they marched out singing and praising God after giving their silver and their gold, and now they are out praising God. And while they're now released out of slavery and out of bondage, the Bible says they end up in a cul-de-sac at the Red Sea.
That's right.
The Bible says that Pharaoh, after God had hardened his heart, say that Pharaoh